Thanks for watching. Today we're proud to present to you this 2014 Dodge Durango Citadel. Here we are inside the Durango looking at the driver information screen. You'll notice the speedometer is actually a giant screen. We can move through the screen setup menus and see things like warning messages, what our audio system's doing, trip odometer, fuel economy information, as well as vehicle statistics like adaptive cruise control settings, tire pressure monitoring, fluid temperatures, and when our next oil change is due. We also can see digital readout of speed, and it's all controlled right here on the steering wheel, along with our Bluetooth hands-free connectivity, cruise control with adaptive cruise control settings, and we also have paddle shifters, and then behind the wheel on either side are controls over the stereo system. The steering wheel is leather wrapped and also heated. Down on the door here, we have the seat memory settings here for the different drivers, which is also keyed to your key. So based on if you're driver 1 or 2, it will remember your settings for your mirrors and seat. Here we also have power locks, windows, and mirrors. Here in the center, we have our push button start and our Uconnect touchscreen system. This large touchscreen allows us to control many different things about the vehicle. Right now we're in the climate control setting, so it's dual zone, all touchscreen. We can also control heated and cooled seats. We can also control our media, so CDs, DVDs, USB, aux input, SD cards, Bluetooth media streaming, and we even have RCA inputs. Over here we have Sirius XM satellite radio, AM and FM, and we have Bluetooth pairing for the phone for hands-free calling, as well as Bluetooth media streaming. Also, we can program just about everything from this screen. Down below here we have the hard buttons for the stereo, so we can control the stereo from both here on the touchscreen, or down below we can jump and use these buttons if we're in a different menu. Same goes for the climate control. The dual zone is also controlled here with the hard buttons rather than jumping through the touchscreen. We also have parking sensors, collision mitigation, and traction control manual shutoffs, and eco mode for the engine. Down below in this nice little tray here, we can also store our media devices like aux input, USB input, and SD card. And we have a power point here. Our gear selector is actually a knob. And down here we have our four-wheel drive selector. In the center console, we open this up. We have our DVD CD player here, which is MP3 CD capable, and another power point. The seats are all leather. The Citadel logo is embroidered right into the leather and wood trim on the doors and all throughout the cabin, along with chrome trim. Up here on the ceiling, we got a garage door opener, as well as power slide, power tilt, sunroof, moonroof with sunshade, and our power rear door opener button. The Durango is sitting on 20-inch chrome rims with Goodyear all-season tires. It has a chrome step side and a chrome trim around the back with mud flaps. Back here, you can see the dual exhaust, the Citadel logo, and the all-wheel drive logo. The press of a button, the rear tailgate will open automatically. Inside, we have plenty of cargo room with a third row up, and right now we have folded down is the cargo cover to hide our goods when the third row is folded down. Back here we also have an LED flashlight, button to lower down the trunk, storage under the floor, full-size spare mounted under the vehicle with a jack located in here as well. Alpine amp for the upgraded sound system. We also have a power point. To fold down these seats, you just pull the handle and push forward, and it creates the largest trunk I've pretty much ever seen. Also, the cargo cover simply loads in here so that you can cover all your goods in this enormous trunk space. Here we are looking at the second row. There is just a ton of room back here for the rear passengers. Also has a center cup holder armrest that does fold away to reveal the third seat here in the back. You have child seat anchor points, child lockouts on the door, leather trim and wood trim on the doors continues, along with the leather here in the second row and leather in the third row. You'll notice here in the third row there are speakers mounted up top, storage in the armrests, and cup holders. Here in the second row we have dual screens mounted to the back of each seat. Also here we have HDMI inputs and RCA inputs for the screens. So this can be controlled from the front on that main screen, or you can allow the rear passengers to control their own media. These screens also easily fold away for safekeeping. Rear passengers also have control over their own climate control, only when given permission from the front. There's LED lighting back here, as well as heater vents both under the seats and in the ceiling. Again, there's the RCA HDMI on the side here. The screen also folds away for storage. To access the third row, you simply pull up on this handle and the seat tumbles forward. Easily done with one hand, and provides a huge access space into the third row. Come on down today and check out the Dodge Durango Citadel.